thank you so much for joining me today. I have a fun birthday card to share with you. I made this card for my friend Kathy, whose favorite colors are blues, greens, and purples. And of course, I had to add one of my favorites, orange. Here I've used the gift pivot panel with streamers from the Big Birthday Charms, and then added some balloons from the brand new Balloon Collage add-on. You can see that it gives the card so much more dimension, and who doesn't love that? I've used a small piece of acetate to elevate the balloons to make them appear that they're flying off the top of the page. I've had a few questions from some of the people on the Karen Burniston Pop-Up Peeps page on Facebook, asking me whether the balloons open by themselves or they have to be opened. They do open by themselves if you leave enough space, and as you can see, the card closes flat for mailing. This fun technique can be used for the balloons, the hearts, and the butterflies. So if you're interested in seeing how this is done, stay tuned and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay, when you get your balloon collage add-on, it's going to look exactly like this. I like to put mine on magnetic sheets, and I've already done that. So you can see for this die set, you get 2 of everything. You get to make 2 of the expanding balloons, 2 flat large ones, 2 flat small ones. And this also has an embossing feature if you want little bumps, or you can even color them in with any kind of medium ink or pens that you choose to do. It also has 3 little stars. I've already cut out 2 pieces for the expanding balloon. And the way I like to do this is I cut a small piece of acetate. Mine is about 1/4 of an inch wide, and I know that it's almost impossible for you to see on the screen. So for demonstration purposes, we're going to pretend that this piece of cardstock is acetate. Now on the very end, you want to put 2 little glue dots. You can use 1, but sometimes it'll swivel, so I like to use 2 so that it stays straight. And on the balloon portion, there's a little area, and it's in the die for you to make the little catch light. So you can color that in like I did. I used a white pen. But on this piece with the catch light and the slotted section, I like to turn it over, take the acetate, our pretend acetate with the glue dots, and you're going to put it right on this piece on the back side, and you're going to line it up with the slot, but you don't want it to go over. You don't want it to inhibit that, because when we put the other piece in there, we want it to move freely. So you're going to line it up right next to that. So it doesn't even have to be straight. Mine is not, and it doesn't really matter. And for this demonstration, I left this really long, but when you get it in your card, you're going to cut it off to the length that you want it. So you're going to line it right up next to that slot section and glue it down. And for acetate, I suggest that you do use a dry adhesive like a glue dot. They work great. Okay, so then I'm going to turn this back over. This portion, I'm going to bend one of these little pieces backwards so that I can fit it in the opening. Just like Karen showed you, you're going to put that piece up here, just like that. You're going to pull that through, and then you're going to push it back down so that it's just like that. Now, when you open and close the card, this piece is still going to be swinging freely because you haven't inhibited by putting your acetate strip over the slotted portion. So for this one, then you're just going to add it into your card. I've already made one exactly the same, so you can't really tell. One's on, this is our pretend acetate, this is our real acetate. Just put them in your card. Use a glue dot. I think they work the best for this particular application. And then just trim it off to the length that you want it for your card. I can't show you my card that I showed on the first part because I've already sent it to my friend Kathy. But I did use the hearts on this card that I showed on my blog earlier, and it has the hearts. And as you can see, when you open the card, they expand by themselves, and then of course they close up flat. I hope this has been helpful for you and that you'll give this technique a try. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, bye-bye.